Hi guys, Rebecca Black here, owner and creative director for Keep Me Safe Worldwide. Today, I'm going to show you how to conceal, correct, and protect your skin against unwanted, harmful UV rays with 3 simple products. Our blending brush, loose mineral foundation, and citrus toner. First, you're going to start by concealing. I have dark under eye circles that you can see here. They're not too bad today, but I definitely have some purple, blue, and a little bit of green undertones as well. So I'm going to take my vanilla latte foundation. I'm going to take the lid off, and I am going to take 1 pump of the toner and squirt it directly in the lid, just like that. So you'll see it's a little shiny in there. For concealing, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of the minerals in there. You're going to use more of the mineral, than you would if you were doing a dry application. So you can see if I had to measure, that would probably be about 1/16 of a teaspoon. And then you are just going to twirl this around, okay? So do you see how sheer that is? That means we actually need a little more minerals. You want it to be a little more opaque than sheer. So we're going to add just a little more mineral. Swirl it around again. You really want to get to where you can't see through your lid. So just a tiny bit more minerals and bring it through. Okay, so that's about the consistency that you want to get right there. So you're going to swirl your brush in there and you're going to gently buff this around your under eye area, or the area that you want to conceal with dark circles. So if you notice, I'm kind of bringing this down just a little bit too, because I have a little bit of a hard line from my under eye circles to the redness in my cheeks. So you can see one eye protected, the other eye not protected. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix the other one. So we're going to do that same very light buffing motion. Buff little circles in there, and you can see that it is starting to even that skin tone out. I also have darkness on the interior of my eye, so I like to bring it up the bridge of my nose on both eyes. So you can see in one simple step I have concealed my under eye circles, and now it is time to correct my unwanted skin tones. So my problem areas are right here at my cheeks, through my nose, and a little bit on my chin. So I actually do a custom blend of foundations together for this. So I combine vanilla latte and caramel together. They look similar in this lighting here, but they really are not. Caramel is a little bit of a darker color and vanilla latte is a lighter color. So you're going to take that same 1 pump of foundation. My perfect mixture is about 75% vanilla latte with about 25% caramel. So I am going to sprinkle my caramel or vanilla latte into my lid. And I would say this is probably like a full 1/16 of a teaspoon there. And then I'm going to open my caramel, turn the lid just a little bit to expose the holes, and sprinkle just a little bit of caramel in there. Okay, so you can see that I have just a little bit of caramel on the outside, and then the majority is vanilla latte. And then you're going to take your blending brush and you're going to twirl this around. Okay, so you're looking for that same finish that you had with your concealer. So you can't see, you see how it's still moist, you see the shine there, but you can't see through the lid completely. You want it to be more opaque than sheer. So you're going to begin correcting, and you're lightly buffing this on. Okay, and you just keep this brush moving. If you start noticing your brush feeling dry, I'm going to show you how to work with that in just a minute whenever I get to that sensation. So we are blending Make sure you blend into the hairline so you don't have any lines of demarcation around the edge. My brush still feels moist. These minerals go such a long way. Now I'm going to move up to this half of my nose just to kind of give you guys a full 50-50 face view of what it looks like to be corrected and not corrected. So, okay, so now I'm starting to feel my brush get a little dry. So it just, to know if it's starting to feel dry, your brush, you have a little harder time. It's not gliding across your skin quite as much. Okay, so you can see that this half of my face is now corrected. If you want to add another layer of correction to that and completely cover all of your redness, you can do another layer of that. Me, I really like a very natural look, so I don't do that. I just do one good coating. And then, so now I just twirled my brush around again. So you can see I'm starting to run out of minerals, and I may run out of minerals on that side, and that's okay. So by putting your brush back inside the lid, you pick up a little more moisture. Now it is feeling a little more dry, so I am going to take not a full pump, probably about a half of a pump, and sprinkle just a little more mineral in there. Again, a 75-25 mixture, 75% vanilla latte, 25% caramel. So there goes my vanilla latte, there goes my caramel, and mix again. Okay, twirl around. You're looking for that slightly opaque. And then you move over and in light buffing circles, work this around. Now when you're working around the crevices of your nose and even your mouth, you're going to have to tighten your skin. So you'll have to pull your lip down to get those areas right there. And you'll have to pull your nose over this way to get those crevices there. So you're just going to lightly buff this around. Again, make sure you really get the edges of your face to make sure you don't have any lines of demarcation. If you have oily skin or you have a problem with your minerals melting off, this is the method that you need to use when you are applying your loose minerals. So now I'm going to move to my forehead and eyes. You can see now there's no under eye circles because I have concealed them. I have corrected all of the unwanted skin tones here. And now I'm just going to balance out my forehead. Again, we're still working in very light buffing motions. Your brush will begin to start getting a little drier here, but you're still doing amazing coverage. And then my last step is to sweep it over my eyelids, and this acts as a great primer for those of you who really need an eye primer. This is a great alternative for that. So you can see that I have concealed my under eye circles, I have corrected the red skin tones, and I have now protected my skin against the sun's harmful UV rays because of the titanium dioxide that is contained in our minerals. And as always, our titanium dioxide is non-nanoparticle. That means it doesn't penetrate into your skin and cause any heavy metal toxicity. I hope you guys find these tips useful.